And now we'll move on to something a little tastier. It's all about tacos. Today we are hosting in the studio a couple who brings Tel Aviv the most popular breakfast dish across the southern U.S. Ronny Moscona and Danny Stolarz, owner of Lone Star Tacos IL, are joining us with their tacos and burritos. I'm so excited to have you guys here. Thank you so much for joining me.
We're also very excited.
Okay, so did you bring tacos or did you bring burritos? What's the deal?
Okay, so these are breakfast tacos.
Breakfast tacos.
Yeah, the difference is usually the size of the tortilla.
Okay.
Okay. And these are wrapped in
the filling as well.
And the filling. The burrito is more rice.
Okay.
Things for lunch, and it's a really hearty meal. It's a big taco. It's a burrito, excuse me.
Okay.
These are tacos, soft shell. They're smaller. They actually come in 3 when our clients get it. So we brought 3 tacos: bacon, egg, and cheese, sausage, egg, and cheese, and potato, egg, and cheese. These are the classics. When you go to a restaurant in Austin, Texas, anywhere else.
Can you please explain to me how you guys got the idea for this, and why tacos in Tel Aviv? How does that work?
So Ronny moved to Israel about 12 years ago, and from what I hear, we only know 7 years, but he told me that ever since he moved here, he just missed the food he grew up on, and he couldn't find it anywhere. And there are Mexican restaurants here in Tel Aviv,
right?
But none of them offer this dish, which was his go-to basically every morning.
There's no place that sells them.
If you don't mind, I'm going to take a bite while you explain.
Absolutely. It's great with salsa.
Let me try it plain first. I don't want to make a mess.
And there were a couple Mexican restaurants here. There weren't many, but definitely not the breakfast taco. It's something that we're used to every morning.
Wow.
Before school,
really good.
Or coworkers would bring it to their office.
Okay.
And it just comes in bundles.
So obviously, yeah, you're a taco burrito lover, but you started this idea during, the global pandemic, COVID-19. Why don't you tell me how you got started? Did it have anything to do with you being laid off, anything like that?
Well, I worked at a restaurant called Brasserie.
Okay.
And they closed down, like many of us know. And it's just been a dream of mine to try and open one of these, maybe a taco truck or food truck. And so I decided, why not now? Capital.
So it must be interesting for you guys to work together. What are each of your roles in this endeavor?
Well, I'm in charge of the food.
Okay. So you make everything?
Everything from scratch.
Wow.
Including this soft tortilla.
Including the tortilla.
And you make the tortillas from scratch?
From scratch.
Wow.
Handmade, hand-rolled every morning. Cooked every morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. I wake up, start working on tortillas.
Wow.
And then I do all the wrapping and packaging, assembling it.
She deals with the clients.
And that.
And you guys just had a baby?
Yep.
Just had a baby.
How do you handle, starting a business when you just had a baby? How does that work?
You're kind of juggling a baby in one hand.
Yeah.
And what's the baby's job in the company?
Well, to make us happy.
Yeah, moral support.
To make you happy. That's so sweet.
She loves my tortillas.
So I'm sure, how can she not? They're delicious. So right now you guys are basing your business from home, right?
Correct.
And are there any plans for expansion in the future, maybe?
Yeah, I would hope so. This was our first month.
Okay.
It was kind of, let's say, a pilot.
Okay.
And we've been getting good feedback.
I'm curious, about the feedback. Like, what do Israelis say about this kind of food?
They love it.
Yeah, there wasn't one bad feedback. Like, people just, it's what they were waiting for, because Israelis, they eat eggs, they eat meat.
Right.
They eat all of this,
right.
but never in one dish.
Never together.
Is it mostly Israelis buying from you guys? Is it mostly Americans? What are your customers like?
It's split between both.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of people want to try something new. A lot of Israelis, especially Tel Aviv, they want to try something new. We're offering something new. Not to me, because I grew up on it, but to the crowd in Tel Aviv. I don't think they've tried it before, and they should.
And you also have some vegan options, I understand.
Correct.
That's true.
That is to cater more for the Tel Aviv crowd.
Okay, and what exactly are you offering to the vegan community?
First off, the tortilla is, well, a classic tortilla is made with butter or lard.
Okay.
How the grandmas would make it. And so are vegan tortillas with oil instead. The filling is something similar to ground beef. So we're kind of going away from the breakfast, but it's still tasty. We've had good feedback.
Okay, really quickly, what is the sort of thing you recommend most to your customers? The item that everybody has to try.
A combo.
A combo of the three?
Yes.
See what they
3-pack?
like. They need to try it out. If they've never tried it before, I would go with the combo.
All right.
See what you like most.
Sounds like a great suggestion. Okay, thank you guys so much for coming in and best of luck.
Thank you,
Absolutely.
Lauren.